What up, freak bitches? It's that boy Frank and Daniel with another episode of the Frank and Daniel podcast. Just give me a moment. I'm out of breath because I'm too fat and I had to go up the stairs. And we are doing this from my room. I nearly had to stop Daniel from beating up one of our roommates. I don't know what the hell came up with him. I'm assuming that he was just, trolling him. But that was the first time I actually kind of looked a little concerned because he did have 2 shots of some weird, clear British drink. And I thought he was going to fuck him up. But anyway, or no, let me phrase that. He was going to get fucked up because the guy he was telling that to, our roommate takes a lot of creatine, he's got muscles and probably beat the shit out of him. Anyhow, this episode is brought to you by our assholes. If you don't want our assholes to burn, don't eat Buffalo Wild Wings. Also brought to you by 31tech.com. 31tech has all the greatest and latest designs for you to enjoy without the big cluster, with other large online retail stores. So again, that's 31tech.com.
So the last episode, I heard you actually do these advertisements. You did pretty well. Like, they came through pretty well. You're getting good at this now.
Yeah. Also, make sure to follow 31tech on Facebook and Instagram, to which we opened that yesterday. So make sure to follow us on that for the latest updates. Okay, where
Let's go. So, Area 51, man.
Okay, yeah, so...
Area 51, that's where we gotta start. Where else are we gonna start? What else are we gonna talk
No, I really want to start with my driving. You know how I was talking about, I showed you the video the other day of Tourette's guy?
Yes.
I just realized I think I might have had Tourette's while I'm driving.
Like angry Tourette's while driving?
Yeah, I'm like, you bullshit motherfucker! Or like, yeah, that's a future congressman right there.
You say there's a future congressman?
Yeah.
To yourself? That's fucking amazing.
Or I say some other dumb shit. Or actually even like...
That's a good line.
Like it's gotten so bad that like even at work when I'm driving, I get like that sometimes.
Dude. Do you like get angry while driving for Amazon though? Or is this purely like Uber and regular driving?
It's just right now it's purely Uber and regular driving. I just don't like how people are so dumb in ways when they're on the road. Yeah. Like, because a lot of times, let's say you're at an intersection, it's your turn to go green, and there's a car in front of you, and you're like, okay, well, what's going on? And then you honk at them, and then they're like on their phone checking their stats on Facebook or whatever.
Yeah. No, I've seen definitely a lot of that. But I don't really get angry while driving, though. I'm pretty like...
Yeah, I get it from my mom and my dad, because they get pretty angry, too.
No, but my mom actually gets mad while driving, too. And I'm just laughing. I do what you do. You remember you were talking to me about that? Like, laughing at terrible scenarios?
Oh, yeah.
I fucking do that. Like, if anybody ever, like, anything happens on the road, I'm just, like, laughing to myself hysterically on the inside. That's what I'm fucking doing. But what else? We do have to hit the topic of Area 51 though, because I think it would be good to particularly talk about whether or not we're going, because we still have to figure out whether or not we're going, right?
Yeah, for me, logistically, right now, I don't think I can be able to go unless I'm putting in like a bunch of overtime and a bunch of Uber time.
Yeah, I'm in the same scenario. I haven't got a response back on whether or not I'm getting like those days off.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, so we're gonna have to figure that out.
Yeah, again, before we were really interrupted earlier, we were. On a side note, actually, no, never mind.
No, we're good.
Oh, okay. Yeah, before we were interrupted, we had the meme. I never finished.
Oh yes.
Finished the meme. Okay, so. For those of you who don't know, like there was a Gillette commercial a few months ago talking about, the misogyny between men and boys and how it's ruining America. And they had like a lot of this pro-feminism, third wave feminism. And because of it, they really got a backlash. But anyway, they had this meme on that Facebook page, the shit in shambles or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
The Area 51 raid.
Shit posting because I'm in shambles. They took down the page.
Well, I saw it this morning.
At the original Area 51 page.
Yeah.
Really? I thought they took it down.
Well, they might have, but
maybe they reposted it or something. Or did you see the original, or did you see one of the ones that popped up after?
Well,
because there's a lot of groups that popped up and a lot of different Facebook pages that popped up after the original was taken down. But I don't know if the original.
All you got to do is just go through like the posting, like the newsfeed timeline,
yeah,
and you can tell which ones are the original from the fake ones.
I'll double check that right now. I'm gonna check on that
because a lot of people do imitate it, but
I thought it got Zuckerberg, man. I thought Zuckerberg finally figured it out.
No, it wasn't political. But
let's see.
Yeah, with this meme, it summarizes 400,000 of us. So it has the one scene where the guy's like gonna go after the girl, but then the guy grabs him and he's like, "Oh no, don't do it." And someone made this fucking meme. It summarizes our situation perfectly. It shows the guy going after the girl. It says 400,000 dead broke millennials, and the black guy that's holding him back, it says travel expenses. And then the girl who's walking, obviously, is representation of Area 51. It'd be much funnier if I could find the meme. I'll try to put it on the video format. And let us know if you want us to do a like a pure podcast form. Like if you want us to be on Apple or iTunes or be on.
I think that'd be a good
Spotify,
idea. Huh? I think it'd be a good idea if we're on.
Yeah, because I know a lot of people don't have unlimited bandwidth, so like whenever we put the videos on YouTube, it takes up a lot of bandwidth on people's accounts. So I know sometimes it kind of bothers people like that. So it'd probably be easier to put it on somewhere like Stitcher or whatever, or all of them, really, all the major ones.
Yeah, I think Spotify would be a good one. All those various like podcast ones would be pretty good. I did find the page, so I found the Area 51 page. It actually is still up. Interestingly enough.
Yeah, I
thought maybe it was just temporarily taken down or something because I was looking for it and I couldn't find it.
Do you think the guy who originally made the post, you think he's like an FBI paid informant?
Dude, so I'm worried. So one of my worries, as I was saying, one of my worries is that this is like some sort of setup, where like mass persuasion is going to be used and this is going to be like the new Woodstock, but for aliens, and then it's going to like change the fucking world, and we don't know what the hell is going to come out of that kind of Pandora box, Because when Woodstock happened, it happened like out of nowhere, right? Just randomly out of nowhere, Woodstock occurred, everybody fucking showed up and they didn't expect it, and it changed the world, right? It was like a Pandora's box of change that occurred, right? And I feel like perhaps if this actually turns out to be something, it could be something similar to that, like this shows up out of nowhere, nobody's expecting it, and then it just kind of changes the dynamics of the world, where like maybe there's an alien, aliens do fucking show up or something, maybe, an alien Christ figure kind of comes out of the woodwork or something like this. I hope not. I really doubt it. Most likely it's just going to be a bunch of like drunk people, and it's gonna be like a festival, and it's gonna be funny as shit.
Yeah,
that's like 99.9% likelihood, right? It's just gonna be like some hilarious like fest where everybody gets together, and then they're gonna have like a bunch of techno music and like have a bunch of blow up alien dolls in the crowd bouncing around. Like that's all that's gonna happen. But then there's like 0.001% that this could be like some major event.
Yeah,
kind of makes it fun, which is why you kind of want to go, right? You want to gamble, right?
Yeah. There are.
Let's see what happens.
Also, Vegas is not too far from
here. Vegas, right?
Also, but there's another thing I was thinking about. I did see some posts on Facebook where they're actually doing like actual promotions and like charging people money to get in like certain areas, like in Rachel, Nevada, which
really they're starting to charge people.
Yeah, like I saw. Actually, I think it's on the thing, like if you go through the pictures, like they'll have some posts, they'll have some people that are doing like promotions, and they're like, the biggest party of the galaxy. or some
the Milky Way or something like
some
that.
Stupid shit.
Yeah.
On there, and
oh man.
But yeah, they are trying to charge people. But so far as
I'm sure. What the fuck is this? I'm sure that the that the pricing for all the hotels is probably like sky high right now.
Yeah, that's why I was saying, we should get an RV.
Just get an RV.
Yeah, I'm serious. I'm so serious on this. I was looking at that. Actually, they have one at League City, like
just put like a little alien sticker at the back of the fucking RV. So any RV that you've ever seen, right? If you see an RV on the road, and then you see any fucking UFO sticker anywhere on the back of that car, you know that it's probably a UFO hunter, right? Off the bat, you know it's probably some sort of UFO hunter guy.
And then I think about also like the people that are actually going to try to run it. I think you're right. In our previous episode, you're saying, I don't think it will happen. Like people getting gunned down.
Yeah,
I think so. What really would happen realistically, if a bunch of people did that, is
it's only going to be like a little small.
Yeah, it's going to be like non-lethal means. Like
it's going to be like
a whole bunch of
bullets and tear gas.
Maybe the LRAD here and there.
Something like that. It will be something like that, and the likelihood is that nobody's going to run at it. And if somebody does, it's going to be like a really small portion of people, and all they're going to get back in return is probably like non-lethal, right? And everybody else is going to be like drunk and partying. That's probably that's the likelihood, but I cannot. We don't know. We'll see. Dude, these memes are still lit. They're still posting memes like every fucking second. Oh, look at this.
Is it? Okay. So the following meme says, "Yo, I ain't ready to have this conversation." It shows an alien with the chimpanzee and their human child.
But is it supposed to be like Mary?
It's supposed to be like Mary, God, and Jesus, or Mary, Joseph, and Jesus.
This is supposed to be like biblical. This is probably some sort of biblical painting that they've...
Yeah, I really haven't heard that much about, other than from the Facebook page, I really haven't heard much about it online. The whole Jeffrey Epstein thing took the wind out of its sails.
That's true. That's fucking true. I have not been thinking too much about this since Jeffrey Epstein came out. Dude, that Jeffrey Epstein thing is fucking huge. This thing is huge.
Oh, did you see the picture of him and Bill Clinton? Bill Clinton in the dress?
Okay, so the painting. Should we... Okay, well, let's talk about this. Because this has been very interesting. This has been on my mind a lot. But this is more like conspiracy. This is not even conspiracy theories. It's like we have facts. It's like literally, Should we talk about this, or is this like too? Should we talk about this?
Oh, we can talk about it. Just don't get any. Just can't promote it.
Okay. like all of our stuff, we can't promote it, man.
Like Google will be like, no.
Yeah, you're like, no, man, no way, bro.
And Facebook, same thing.
Oh man, so yeah, I'm down to talk about it.
Okay, so if you're not living under the rock, or you finally just got out of your coma today, former financier Jeffrey Epstein passed away died this weekend under quote-unquote suicidal circumstances. Basically, he killed himself in his jail cell, which doesn't make any sense because he's such a high-profile individual. He should have been on suicide watch, knowing previously, 2 weeks before, he was violently assaulted while he was in the prison. Wow,
I didn't know this part. Really? He was assaulted there?
Yeah, they found him like 3 weeks prior, like nearly beaten to death.
Wow.
And then they... for something like that, you would probably put them in isolation.
Yeah.
Because usually in a lot of prisons, they have a 23-hour isolation, plus with an hour of like food or,
So the FBI basically found this guy, and basically they arrested him, took him into jail, and they were going to question and trial him, right? And they actually had him under suicide watch. And before they could actually put him on trial, this dude ends up dead.
Yes.
In his own jail cell due to suicide, right?
Yes.
Weird. That's pretty weird, right? That's already pretty weird. But, I mean, it only gets weirder after that. It only gets more odd. Because Jeffrey, first of all, Jeffrey was under suicide watch at that time, right?
Uh-huh.
He was getting checked on every 30 minutes, supposedly getting checked on every 30 minutes. But the guard said that he didn't check on him for a couple hours before he actually committed suicide, quote unquote. There's some more reports that are just coming out right now that say that the way that he died from the autopsy, right, the autopsy report, is showing that his neck is broken in a way that is more more it is associated more often with choking than and strangulation than it's associated with dying by hanging, which he supposedly did, right? He supposedly hanged himself in his own jail cell, right?
Yeah.
So the way that your neck breaks when you hang yourself is different than when your neck breaks by someone choking you to death, right? Yeah. So those are two different, you would get two different results from an autopsy like that. So they're saying that there's some difference there. Also, his body is being claimed by an unidentified figure.
No, it's the same guy that did the Mike Brown, the same autopsy doctor. It's the same autopsy doctor that did the Michael Brown. For those of you who don't remember about that shooting in Ferguson outside of St. Louis, the guy that investigated Mike Brown is also the same doctor that's currently investigating Jeffrey Epstein.
How funny is that? There's so many weird things. You know that the levels of games that are going on at the upper levels right now must be just so fucking crazy right now. So I want to talk about this. I want to talk a lot about this because this is just so interesting. Now, so after he died, right?
Mm-hmm.
The whole focus of the investigation has changed over to this girl called Maxine Griswold or Maxwell or Ghislaine Maxwell. I don't know how to pronounce her name. How do you pronounce her name, man?
Oh, I don't even know.
Ghislaine Maxwell, who's the girlfriend of Jeffrey Epstein, right? Longtime girlfriend, and is also accused to be the girl that would bring the other girls into their little ring. And if you know what I'm talking about, the ring that I'm talking about, then just Google it, guys. I don't know if we can say that word on this podcast. So she would bring other very underage girls into this ring where Jeffrey Epstein, would commit all those crimes that he's being charged with. So how do you jump around this stuff, man? How do you jump around that stuff?
Yeah, right now it's like a maze, and we're just trying to figure out
how to say it without saying it so that we don't get
I'm not
censored.
I'm not even talking about in terms of the podcast. I'm talking about just the story itself.
Yeah, the story itself is pretty interesting itself. So they're looking for this girl called Ghislaine Maxwell. Anyways, and they can't find her.
Well, either she's in hiding or she's already dead. One of the
probably swimming with the fishes. That will be my guess.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So, I mean, Jeffrey is accused. This guy, Epstein guy, is accused of running a high-profile. Should we say that word?
An illegal prostitution ring.
Yes, of underage girls, which he would fly out on a jet that they called the Lolita Express. And this jet would fly to a private island that had a mansion on it in which he would have these parties with these high-profile people that would go and be involved in a prostitution ring with underage girls. So that's what he was being charged with. And some interesting finds. I think there's some interesting finds that the FBI had, right? Like, for example, they found undercover cameras throughout the entire mansion, right?
Yeah,
they found a vault with videotapes of various people being named of being with certain underage girls and stuff.
Yeah.
So this is all really interesting. Here's what's good about this story, right? What's good about this story is that people have been saying for a long time. How long have people been saying? Some of these conspiracy theories people have been saying that there's high-level pedophile groups, almost cultish groups that exist, and that they are financed by big money, and that they're getting away with this at the upper levels. Yeah. Well, the FBI just literally found one and brought it to light. No more guessing that these things exist. No more guessing that these high-profile semi-cultist rings of criminals exist that are involving themselves with underage children. I mean, we have now evidence that these people are doing exactly what the conspiracy theorists were saying that they were doing.
Yeah, and another thing I was thinking about, because I didn't know about him and the pedophile thing. When I first heard about Jeffrey Epstein, I knew him. He was like a kind of like a what do you call those? A hedge fund manager.
Yes.
For
nobody even knows how he made his money, by the way.
Yeah, because according to the story, is that he was a former math teacher, and
really,
yeah, before he started getting into stock trading and financing. But then all of a sudden, he made all this money, like over $500 million. I
think he was a billionaire, no?
Yeah, he was a billionaire at the time. And then he actually opened up his own hedge fund exclusively to billionaires. Mm-hmm. And the levels was like all the legalities. Well, I don't want to bore you all with that. But basically, it's very difficult to get that type of reputation in order to do that type of work, especially with the billionaire levels. But yeah, so
dude, he started off just
but nobody's really seen him like conduct trades or like manage anything.
Yeah, like what's his? I think they asked the question like, what's this guy's talent? Like, how did he make his money? You know, like he just started consulting billionaires like off the bat. Like he just opened a company and is like, well, I'm only going to consult with people who have $1 billion or more. Do you have any trading experience? Do you have any, like, are you like this big up-and-comer trader that has all this history of running hedge funds that make a whole bunch of money? Does he have that history? I don't think he has that history at all.
Yeah, because a lot of hedge fund managers usually have to have like a portfolio of their own, or have like a smaller hedge fund.
He just like came in out of nowhere, and all these billionaires are like just handing him money. You know, his fucking mansion was signed over him. His like $77 million mansion was signed over to him for $0 by a billionaire.
Yeah,
he was just giving it.
Yeah, he used to be at school.
Oh, was it? I don't know what.
Yeah, like a small charter school. Yeah, there's this video of like an old video from VH1. It's called "The Lifestyle of Wall Street Billionaires" or "Billionaires," whatever, and it features Jeffrey Epstein and a few other people.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So it talks about like his house, but it didn't really go into detail on like how he got to where he was.
Did you see the footage of his house where it has like the little temple near the helipad?
On the island?
Yeah.
Yeah. They got rid of the dome.
Yeah, the island literally has like a Masonic temple on it, and a helicopter pad right next to it.
Yeah, that's why you shouldn't go to Mason.
Complete with an owl, with a giant sculpture of an owl.
Yeah, Rice University has that. That's a giant owl. That's why I didn't want to go to Rice University.
This place has a fucking owl, man. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I was afraid I was going to get involved in some sex cult fraternity.
Oh, shit, man. Oh, man. So, like, it's funny, but, like, all these conspiracy theorist guys, like, they've been saying this shit for a long time already, you know? And then here it is. Exactly what they've been saying has been going on is pretty much exactly what came out. You have a billionaire guy who made money. Nobody knows how he made money. Has an island, a pedophile fucking island, with a plane called the Lolita Express, a private jet called the Lolita Express that would fly in fucking underage girls from around the world so that they could be abused by all of these rich and otherwise famous people in their private island and never get caught. And then they catch him. Finally, the FBI catches him, takes him to jail, and he ends up dead by suicide in a jail cell.
Well, I think that the FBI already has the information. It's supposed to be the current Attorney General, William Barr, saying that they're going to continue the investigation. Even though he's dead, they already have like information on certain people that was involved with that activity. And
so what's even better is he ends up dead under suicide watch, right? By suicide. Then they go looking for his girlfriend, who's the other person who's been accused in all of this of bringing other underage girls into the ring, right? Being the recruiter. And they can't find her. And then the autopsy comes out on the dude, and it signifies that he was probably the way that his neck is broken is probably associated with strangulation and choking more so than by hanging. And then
go on.
So they find his island, right? And his island and his mansion is filled with a whole bunch of undercover cameras with a vault with a whole bunch of videos of all the people who are compromised now. And now that video is in the hands of the FBI. So here's what I'm hoping is that the FBI during the election will leak this stuff one by one by one. I hope that I hope that Jeffrey Epstein has a treasure trove of all of these high profile Democratic Party political members or Wall Street people or otherwise people in the press or people in universities, and they get leaked out, they get prosecuted one by one because we have the FBI has video evidence of them. How great would that be if they just got like one after the other after the other after the other?
It'd be hilarious. More stuff, then we'll have more content for.
Oh yeah, we would have a lot of content for that.
Yeah, that's like a year right there.
I don't know how much compromising material he videotaped of other people in that mansion, but if he got like 50 high profile people and they're all compromised and he has video of all of them in the hands of the FBI right now, man, and they start releasing them one by one, or they get leaked one by one, or they get prosecuted one by one. Man, that would go on for years. That would go on for years, and it would be a beautiful thing. It would be a beautiful thing for truth and honesty. It would be a beautiful thing. So I really hope that happens. But we'll see how this all plays out, man. I don't think this story's gonna die anytime soon. I don't think there's a dead end here, right? There's definitely not a dead end, even if. Jeffrey Epstein is dead. His girlfriend's missing.
Do you think that the whole Jeffrey Epstein story is excuse me. Do you believe that the whole Area 51 raid, how viral it went, was just used as a cover for the Jeffrey Epstein?
I don't know which came out. I don't even know which came out.
Well, they've been like tracking Epstein for a long time. But I feel like as they were actually gonna get him and approach him, that's when the whole Area 51 came out, and then that's how it got mega viral. But it was not until after his death that's when it just died down because it was so overwhelming. The story of the Epstein was so overwhelming that it just took the sales out of the Area 51 raid.
Yeah,
event.
I have no idea, man. I have no idea. This is why I'm worried about going to this event, because that's another reason, because little by little those fucking conspiracy people that have been saying all this shit for 20 years, their shit gets proven little by little, yeah. So you go to this event, I don't know if it's necessarily a good idea. I don't know what the fuck is going to come out of that event. I have no idea the results, the causational waves that are going to come out of that, man.
Yeah, they'll have different story paths unlocked.
Exactly, dude. That is exactly right.
I was playing
the whole world might have different story paths unlocked.
I was playing Detroit Become Human Detroit on my PS4, and then they have like various scenarios that you have to do, and for each different scenario that you do, they unlock a different story path. and then the thing that goes into my head is like, go to Area 51, follow up on Jeffrey Epstein, stay home, go to work.
Oh man, that is the perfect fucking explanation, man. Damn, that is perfect. Oh man. So yeah, man. This is a lot of stuff, dude. Area 51, Jeffrey Epstein, holy shit.
Yeah, he's still got an election going on right now.
Wow, man. How is this all going to wrap up into the election? I have no idea. I have no idea.
They're just going to easily try to frame Trump because supposedly at one point in time, the president was friends with Jeffrey Epstein. But according to
Here's the
Donald
thing.
Trump and his people,
Donald Trump has been at every party in New York since like the beginning of time. Do you understand?
yeah.
He's lived in New York his entire life and has made his entire business on going and meeting billionaire people. And that's so, you know, if you have video of a party occurring anywhere between 1980 and 1990 that had a whole bunch of rich people at it,
Yeah, he was probably there.
he was probably there. He was probably fucking there. So that doesn't necessarily implicate him. But you know what does implicate someone?
Oh, I'm not even suggesting that it was.
Videotape evidence.
But there are people that are out there that will try to implicate.
Yeah, they're gonna try to.
Or actually, they're currently doing it right now. It's listening to talk
They're
radio.
trying to spin it and everything. You know what else is funny is you see all these videos. They're always talking about Jeffrey Epstein's like mansion in New York, but they keep kind of like avoiding the fact that he had a fucking island with a mansion on it that had a fucking plane called the Lolita Express that would fly in and out of this place. And by the way, the accusers of Jeffrey Epstein have come forward. Mm-hmm. How many do we got now?
I don't know, like at least 5.
At least 5. 5 or 6. All right.
Yeah. Yeah, I need to look more into it to get on my factory. I don't want to go around saying things. Like, basically what I've said so far is, like, stuff that I've found online through reputable sources.
But this is through MSNBC and CBS. This is, like, the only things that I've repeated so far have been everything that's been literally shown on the news.
Yeah,
that's it.
So we all have to wait and see what happens in regards to this.
Yeah. Damn, dude. So I guess yeah.
I wonder what else is going to happen from now till at least until September, like when the event happens. Like, are they going to cancel it? Or is the FBI going to raid that guy who created the Facebook page? Because when you told me they shut it down, I thought the FBI raided the guy because he was always talking about, hey, I'm worried that the FBI is going to come after me because I created this Facebook page.
He did say that a couple times, yeah.
And I've been practicing on my Naruto run. I've actually been getting faster at work.
Oh man!
Yeah, because like
you've been delivering more packages.
Yeah, because on Tuesday, I called the dispatch and I was like, "Oh, I'm done." And like, "You're done already? It's not even 4." No, but serious. But all serious is yeah, they took our routes out because they were transitioning to the new location.
Yeah, actually, today I was just sweeping. I got done like 6. It's a pretty good day. Yesterday was terrible though. But
I don't want to go work Saturday because Saturdays are the shit days where I'm gonna be like stacked up.
Oh,
but well,
stacked up to the roof of the car.
Yeah, on
the inside. Like, god damn it! I'm always like driving the van around, like, get this shit off my car. Get this out of here, man. Overall, though, great job. Great job.
So today well, not today, but I do intend on trying to, I keep saying this, I'm just going to end it here and say that I will try to make reaction videos for you guys. Because I know it's been a while since we did our last podcast. And
you gotta get on that, man. You gotta get on that.
Well, you need to get on that too. What are you talking about? This is the Frank and Daniel podcast. You see, I actually, you don't even have a computer.
I don't have a computer right now. No, I sold it. I got rid of it, man. I was wasting too much time on it.
No, you weren't,
dude. I live on on YouTube.
So do I, but I'm still getting some things done.
Oh man, yeah, that's
I'm taking time out of this. I should be sleeping right now. I was gonna plan on going to do Uber in the morning. Right now it's almost 10:30.
Oh man!
At the time of the recording, I was gonna try to wake up at 5 so I could do Uber because I didn't do shit today. I slept at midnight and didn't wake up till 9.
Yeah.
The next morning I was like, and then I had to wash my clothes. And everyone else had their clothes washed. And they're like, damn it.
Oh, man. So...
Did you feel that... Okay, go ahead.
On the upside, we'll figure out whether or not we're going to this event, right?
Mm-hmm.
Still got good jobs. I have another job coming up, but that's on the hush hush. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's coming. It's coming. Just pray, wait, and let yourself receive the gift of a new and better job, because it's on its way.
Okay.
And yeah, man, a lot of good stuff has happened. A lot of good stuff. So what else has been going on?
Well, okay. So right now I've been reading a lot of books on business development and entrepreneurship, which in a way that's kind of boring. Also, I have oh yeah, I wanted to go touch up a little bit more about my road rage. I've come up with this hypothesis that if I do a lot of road rage, I have a less chance likely of raging on somebody in person, like face to face.
Really? That's interesting. That's
like
good.
no, really, because if you think about it, like you think
that's a good tactic.
Like
you're
yeah,
right.
because if you're yelling at getting angry and you're letting your anger out, and then by the time you're go to wherever, you're just kind of like.
That's a good use for road rage. It's like therapy for people who are mad about all types of things in their life. They get it out on the road by yelling, and the person who passes them by in another car, I mean, they see that they're yelling, but it doesn't really affect them that much. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the drop off on that is probably pretty good. You know, like the upside of it is this dude got a whole bunch of anger out, and for very little cost for someone else, right? And probably go home to his wife and kids and be like, chill, calm the fuck down. You know, he got all his yelling done. He had his quota of yelling done.
Yeah, it was like that when I was at the airport. I was just waiting. I'm like, okay. And then I hit the accept button to do rideshare. And then I'm driving and then accept it. And then it kicked me back to the back of the queue line.
Yeah,
and then that's when I got angry. I was like, fuck you, bullshit. This piece of shit, motherfucker. and then the thing that really kind of got me upset at the time is when I'm leaving, there's a van in front of me and it was slowing down. And there were cars that were parked along its side. So it's not like she was trying to park anywhere. It was just stopped in the middle of the road. I'm like, well, what are you doing, lady? And then I realized what she was doing. I'm like, get the fuck out of my way. And like, she wanted to park in front of those cars so she could be closer to when it's her time to leave.
You know, speaking of the devil, I had someone road rage on me, actually. So I had some dude in a pickup truck get like super mad, man. He like pulled in front of my van and started yelling. I went through some stop sign or something, which I didn't. But it was pretty funny, man. It was pretty hilarious. I laughed my ass off. So,
I could just imagine you laughing at him. He's like,
I was like, yeah,
idiot.
Oh, no, you fucking moron. You went to the stop sign. I can't believe you drive like that. I didn't go through any stop sign. That was fun. It was interesting.
Yep. Man, I want to get fucked up again. Yeah, I went to BJ's. The restaurant, BJ's. I
noticed that shit too. I was like, BJ's? I don't think this is right.
Yeah, there's one down the street from the house. And I finally went there. And I think there was only one other time I went there, but it was at another location. Yeah, they had some good beers though. Like I liked them a lot. And then I got a little.
It's not a bad restaurant, actually.
No. I had some pasta. Normally, when I go to a restaurant like that, I just get a burger.
Yeah.
Just to be safe.
Yeah.
Because I don't know what kind of pasta or weird steak they make.
Have you tried Jack's Burgers and Fries yet?
You mean Jack in the Box?
No, Jack's Burgers and Fries.
No, I haven't.
It's like a local one here. I think it's a local one here in Houston. I think it only has like 3 spots or something. They're pretty good. They're pretty damn amazing. It's like literally, like if you bite into it, it's a full fucking burger. Say it that way.
Okay. Yeah.
You should try them out.
Yeah, I think I'll like it.
I honestly think it's the best burger that I've had here in Houston.
Really?
Yeah. In comparison to any of the other burgers I've had. Yeah.
Yeah, I had
even in comparison to BJ's, which
I had an exotic pasta dish when I was at BJ's, the restaurant. And then I had their beers and I enjoyed it. And I watched a little bit of the Astros game, but after that I went home and just chilled. So I didn't do shit on Wednesday.
What the fuck is this, man?
It's a tire iron. No, I'm serious.
Yeah, I know. That's what it is, man. I see it now.
I used to have it for my old vehicle. And, I had to help one of our roommates with her car. And I didn't know where my battery was in my car. So she had to YouTube the video for me. I'm like, I'm looking through the manual. I'm like, wait, where's this?
What year is your car?
It's a 2018.
See, the batteries are in totally different places.
Yeah, I know.
Like in the newer cars, like the batteries are like hidden.
Yeah, they're. In mine, it's in the trunk.
What the fuck? Really?
Yeah, it's in the trunk, and
this is what type of a car?
It's a sedan, 4-door.
Make?
Chevy.
Chevy.
But fuck, man, it was confusing though, because like in the manual it says to jumpstart the cars, you put it in one part of the front hood, like inside the engine, and another part you have to ground it, which whatever that means. I didn't even.
Some of those YouTube videos are so weird about jumping cars. Like I tried it last time and they said something about grounding the other one, and I was like, what the fuck? I don't think it was right, dude.
Yeah, because a part of me was thinking about maybe I should just reverse my car and then actually grab the cables and put it in the battery itself in the back, because that's part of me what I was thinking, because it looked like it made more sense that way. But yeah, that was real confusing, and that's why I didn't want to help her at first. But I tried my best, and then we got another friend of ours. He tried to use his car, but it didn't work either. So I'm assuming there's I think it's probably probably the fuel pump, or I don't want to say it's starter, but if it is starter, yeah, she's fucked. I gave her the mechanic.
It's probably the starter.
Yeah, I gave her the mechanic's number so she can call him and see what happened. I mean, apparently, I guess he got it working because her car's not here.
Maybe.
Yeah,
maybe so.
Yeah, when I went to do Uber.
There's David's Auto, which is down the way. David's Auto.
Yeah, I've heard of that.
They're pretty cheap. They're actually kind of far, but they're at least on the cheap side. All right, man.
Yeah, I need to get some sleep because I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna try to do some Uber tomorrow morning.
Yeah, you gotta pass out, man. You gotta make some money.
Yeah, I seriously do. Even though I get my check for my job tomorrow, it's not gonna be enough.
Yeah, I need that check too, man. I'm waiting on that check, man. Oh man, give me that check.
Hold on. Let us wrap up this podcast. So if you like this podcast, make sure to like, share, comment, do all the good shit. Make sure to follow us on our social media, the Frankie Daniel Podcast on Facebook, or the Francisco Guerra Show on Facebook. We will be opening up Instagram very soon.
Woo!
And we'll be posting more good shit for you guys to jack off and enjoy. Jack off to our soothing voices.
Soothing voices.
And we'll be seeing you guys later.
All right. Peace out, guys.
Bye.